Welcome to the Blank Garden. It is garlic harvesting day, so I am super excited. This is our first year growing garlic, so we'll see how we did. We thought that maybe we should wait because we got some rain today, but the ground is pretty much dry, you know, as you dig a little bit deeper, so we're gonna give it a shot and see how it works. But we dug up one thing of garlic. What was that, like 3 days ago or something like that? And you could already really see those the bulbs, that's what they're called, the cloves forming. So we think it's time. The bottom 3 to 4 leaves have already died, and then the tops are all brown, so we'll show you that. So we are going to dig it up and see what happens. Oh, garlic harvesting time. All of our onions growing here. They are looking great. Check out them onions. All right.
I guess we can just pull one. Babe, you're stepping all over those onions.
No, I'm not.
Your
Okay.
foot is literally on top of an onion.
Help me! Help me! Help! You didn't tell me.
Destroying the fence too. Wow.
It's your fault.
It's my fault. All right,
Okay, so we've lost 1, 2. Okay, that's all one. So 1, 2, 3 layers here. You can see there's 1, 2, and 3 that have died, and I'm falling backwards. And the tips are all starting to brown here. So we're going to give it a shot. We've pulled a tester up 2 days ago, and we believe that it is ready to go. So
You know, honestly, pulled a tester up 2.5 weeks ago before we left for Israel, and
that one was pretty good.
perfect.
So we'll see how we do. A lot of people recommend doing like a pitchfork, but we don't have one, so
or using your hands. But
yeah, do not pull them out like this. You do not want to do that. You want to dig them up.
Hopefully, I did just destroy that.
We're
Yeah. See, that's what I was worried about.
what? What? Looks good to me.
It looks good. It's getting all brown on the outside spots, like you see on the onions, to where they are rot. And so
Yeah, it's good we're pulling these up because you can see that some of this outer layer is starting to kind of
So
rot.
we'll just rake some of that away and be gentle with it, because we don't want to pull too much of the.
We do want to
protective
kind of
layer
shake
off.
all this dirt off here.
Yeah.
But there it is.
So we can just leave.
Dig. Dig, baby, dig.
That.
I want to step all over
Here,
our
do it from
onions.
over here.
Our onions are everywhere. And yes, there's weeds everywhere. We know. Okay.
Ooh, that one's digging up the whole earth. Yeah, I think it's easy. It just comes right out.
That one looks a little bit smaller than the last one.
Whatever.
What?
I think it's kind of the same thing with onions. You're gonna get some big ones and some.
Yeah. Here, I'll do that. You can keep digging.
My bucket girl.
Yep. Yeah, that one's definitely smaller than the last one, but still looks pretty good. You can see on there the cloves forming or formed. I'm anxious to cut one open and see how it does.
So are you gonna clean them off too?
Yeah. We're sure these are ready, babe? And they seem ready.
That one's really small.
Look, we already have a whole bucket full over here of garlic.
Probably 100 or so.
And we have so much left to dig up.
Shoot.
As we're digging these up, we're on some of them, not all of them, there's some spots. So we're glad that we're digging them up now. Especially we're supposed to get some rain, and we don't want these to start molding in the ground.
Yeah, and that soil's not too. It's actually pretty dry. It's got a has very slight dampness to it, but
yeah,
not
we were
enough
worried
for-
about the soil being too damp to harvest, but it's pretty. It's not super wet. It's pretty dry still. So hopefully we are good as far as that goes. I think the concern was just that they what?
You don't want them to mold in the ground.
Yeah.
Especially with the added rain, and they're pretty much done, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that they're good. They're good size, and I think that they were ready. Some of the layers are starting to die off.
Or garlic with their onions.
All right, bucket lady.
All right, ignore our messy garage, but we rigged up some, you can hardly even see it, it's so thin. There we go. Some wire here in between some chairs, and we are going to lay our garlic out here in our garage. So,
There's no sense in buying fancy stuff. when
no,
you can
we literally have 2 metal chairs, our firewood as weight, and then a cooler in the middle with 2 pieces of wood to stabilize in the middle of it. So, and we're just gonna lay it all out. They say you do not want your bulbs touching because you want them to dry out properly. So, you don't want your bulbs touching each other. Yeah. Some people hang them too, which, I mean, I think whatever's
do that.
fine, yeah. Just as long as there's ventilation, so that's why the wire. We might put a fan in here on these depending on the day and the weather. Probably gonna do a bit more research to see about that. But I've read that people have done fans and things like that, so we will see. The garlic has taken over our garage. I think this space of garlic, a car would fit there.
Hey, hand me those ones over there.
This is our batch of just smaller ones that we got out of the crop. Everything else turned out to be a really decent
store
size.
them over here, and then we can use them.
So we've counted this side. The total of this side is 62. We have not counted this side. So far we're at 62. We're gonna count these and we will have a grand total. We're gonna have to get really creative with what we're gonna do with all this garlic. So we have finished pulling up all of our garlic. So the grand total was 107 bulbs of garlic, not including some of our little tiny ones that we did. So these were just kind of too tiny to really do anything with. We might just cut them up and eat them here in this next week, but 107 bulbs of garlic. We actually just cut our first one up and ate it with some snap peas from the garden, and it was fire. It was so good. So we basically just cut up the garlic, threw a snap peas in there, little bit of butter, salt, and pepper, and amazing. Like I told Josiah, we're gonna plant tons of snap peas to go with our garlic next year, because it was amazing. So anyways, 107 cloves of garlic, and I will show you what we got going on in here. It's kind of dark because it's getting late, but here they are out to dry. We kind of have a fan going here, but they've pretty much taken up a car's worth of space in our garage, but it's okay. I am super pumped about this. So we're gonna come up with all sorts of different ways to eat this garlic. But yeah, there it is.